Well, here we are back in our favorite spot, Saturday. It's December 20th. Predictably cold here in Connecticut. Got here, it's about 30 degrees. The cabin is now up to 40 degrees, our little electric heater. So we're feeling pretty good about that. And we left last week with everything disconnected, the head bolts out. We came down this week and gave the inboard head a little tap to free it up and pulled it off. And it's not as heavy as I remember, actually. The exhaust manifolds are even heavier, and I think the intake manifold is heavier yet. I got that off the boat, so I think I'll be able to get these off one at a time, maybe with a little help. Anyway, we've got them off, and I'll show you what everything looks like in just a second. Here's the head off, just freshly off a few minutes ago. Got some paper towels stuffed in the boards there. We got a little antifreeze in there as the heads came off, but we cleaned it right out. We're going to have to scrape the gasket surfaces pretty clean, but we'll get to that. Boards don't look bad, I tell you. Pretty happy with that. And over here in the new storage area is the old head, that side. And it's okay. I turned it over, took a look at the valves, and they don't look bad. Of course, you can't really tell anything but by looking at them. But anyway, this thing is off, and we're going to take a shot at the other one. Just got to take that lifting hook off the side of this head because it's going to go. That's going to go on the new head. I tilted the camera down so you can take a look at the engine. The other head is off. It actually came off quite easily. I give it a little tap at the outside corners, and she popped off. And it really wasn't that difficult to pick it up. And if I got everything out of the way, to move it over, and I'll give you a look at it. There's the outboard head on our starboard side, and if you look closely, we're looking at number 5. Number 5 is the one that had the very low pressure reading, down at 95 pounds. They weren't great on this side anyway, but if you look, it's an intake valve. It's discolored. It's rusty. So it was taken in coolant, I assume, through there. Although, looking real carefully at the head gasket, it doesn't seem to be blown. I mean, it's nothing obvious that I can see, but I don't do this every day, so. The bore on number 5, pull a rag out of there. It's got a little discoloration in it, as you can see there. It's probably from antifreeze, and coolant getting in there. But it looks okay. The top of the piston looks okay. So I've got to spend some time now with the shop vac and scrape the remaining gasket off. All of these surfaces, intake manifold and the outside. There's a lot of exhaust gasket, head gasket material still on there, so it's all got to come off. Scrape it. I scraped a little of the intake manifold gasket here. It's going to require a lot more work than that, though, so might as well get busy on that, and then we bring the new heads down and put them on.